Do at least one more. I don't know what we're going to do after that. Probably go to the bathroom. Then I'll think about it. Samson Greedier. That's the place. Samson Greedier. Tier size. Donkey, donkey, donk. I'm starting to like some of these characters on Greedier. Like Samson Greedier. It's pretty good. Samson Greedier is a lot of fun. This dude needs to bite the bullet and shave the rest of it off. Hey man, you don't know what it's like. That's a callback to Tuesday's stream, where people said, I don't know what it's like to be losing my hair. Hey man, you've always been bald because I discovered you when you were already bald. You don't know what it's like to be a young man in university, trying to find yourself and dealing with male pattern baldness like 15 to 20 years before the average person has to deal with it. You wouldn't understand. Okay, just stay frosty. Okay, I thought we could keep that going infinitely. Same. Literally me. Yo, you can't Sag though. You don't know what it's like. Empathetic Sag. Okay. We can knock the bullets away. Catherine Zeta-Jones, she dips beneath the bullets. Dude, okay. Tainted Samson, pretty good. I'm inclined to think this guy, like, he's a pretty good character for Greedier mode. Go for it. Any enemies? Any enemies? Spawn some enemies for $1. Spawn some enemies, please. That's fine. That's fine. Have you watched The Terminal with Tom Hanks? Does this answer your question? Eat shit? Does this answer your question? Krakozia! Krakozia! We watched it like last year. Around the start of the pandemic. And I was like, this movie is a piece of garbage. I thought it was really, really bad. I hated it. Okay, hold on here. For some reason, I've taken myself to ooh, that's insanely good. I've taken myself to the Devil Deal path. I think we will just head to our secret room. And honestly, we're not going to need Monkey's Paw, so I don't take Monkey's Paw. What we could really use now is an awesome spacebar item that is good and not bad. I mean, a 7-cent gift is pretty good. Does it work with question mark card? I'm willing to give it a try. Okay, it kind of works. I thought it gave us 2 uses, but I guess it gives us like 1 static use. I really like the terminal theme with the clarinet lead. That is one thing, like, for sure I miss from like movies or the movie industry back in the day. I really feel like every movie used to have like its own classically composed like theme song and stuff like that. Now, like, I'm not against like a licensed soundtrack or anything, but like movie scores these days are like usually just like licensed music and then like incredibly bland like stuff that doesn't take away from the, I guess, the focus of what's on the screen or something. I don't really understand, but not all of them. I mean, yeah, okay, you got. I'm not trying to insult Hans Zimmer. Bit of a scary moment here. I'm okay. Marvel music is the worst? Excuse me. You can come for Marvel music if you want to. But you have to acknowledge that dun 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 dun. That's a classic. That's a good song. In fact, it's so good that PUBG stole it for their menu music. That's not James Bond. James Bond is stonks, 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 stonks. You're gonna make me pay 5 cents to reroll that? Like, have you no shame? Alright, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. That's not the same thing. You need to get your ears tested. You need to watch the Riz Ahmed Amazon original movie, The Sound of Metal. And then you will be ashamed of your words and your deeds. Have you watched it? Yeah, I watched 2/3 of The Sound of Metal, then I read the ending on Wikipedia because I had to go to bed. I had a great time. It was a good movie. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ah, you will never hit me. He hit me. What the? Guppy, Guppy. Oh, come on. Just as the director intended. I blame everything but myself. Mostly that boss, though. Turns out Monkey's Paw would have been a little helpful. Oh, you know what? That run died so that this run could live. Pause button is amazing if we get an orbital, so I don't really want to, like, just throw that away right now. Interesting. Interesting. I think for now, we just chill with the knowledge that we could get that red heart, and get all our HP back in an instant if we want. By the way, everyone say hello to Mouth. Hello, Mouth. How you doing today? I saw you might be doing a late night stream tonight. What's up with that, man? I don't mean it in a negative way. I'm like, Mouth's like an EST boy. When I see that he might be on EST evening, I'm like, what's the occasion? I guess you don't have to watch the Jets game tonight. Oof, 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 oof. I was rooting for you, though, so I can say it. Oof, oof, oof. Why'd you put meeting in quotation marks? I had a short stream this morning because I had a quotation mark meeting. What was your meeting? I mean, you don't need to tell me. I'm just wondering what the impetus was for it being in quotation marks. That's my only thing. I'm content. Your mom meeting my needs? Oh, son of a... Hey, Dad. Yeah, I got good news and bad news. Good news, Mom's still alive. Bad news, she's dating Raj, King of the Slams. I have no idea what he's talking about. I think you should leave season 0.5. That is season 0.5. From the characters. He had a meeting with his peppers. I know, he said he had a meeting, he had drinks with a coworker. I don't believe you. It's still COVID. You gotta... There's no way you would... I mean, I guess you could have had drinks on the patio. We just opened up patios at midnight. I know Malv is such a believer in patio season too. I'm not surprised that he would want to be there on day one. I say no. I say no and I move on. I had 3 beers. Dude, but like post-COVID, that's like... I feel like there's only going to be two kinds of people coming out of post-COVID, right? People with, like, tolerances that scare the crap out of you with how high they are, and people that come out of COVID and, like, a couple of beers are, like, you know, it's got them knocked on their butts. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This run's definitely doable. That's not good, though. We re-roll this. Black hole, we've been down this road. It's not, like, it seduces you with its siren song. I'm telling you, it's not the play. I wish it were. What does serial mean? Malf, do you not have better Twitch TV? Serial is the image of the guy spitting cereal out. Can you use it in a sentence? Absolutely. He will never do X, and then when X becomes accomplished, you type serial. So usually the way it's done is post hoc. After something is done, you go, he will never do what he just did, and then serial. I'm taking a lot of bad damage. Like, yeah, there you go. He will never explain cereal to mouth. Cereal. Perfect usage. I think starting, like, maybe next week, I should start doing emote court. I came up with the idea last week, but once a week adding a new fan favorite Better Twitch TV emote. Having people vote on what they want to see. I think one Better Twitch TV emote a week is about the right amount. And then but the thing is, we have to remove one for every one we add at some point. Hello? Enable them all and vote for which one to remove? There's probably 25,000 emotes that you can only add by going to their specific page and then clicking the add to my channel button. So we will not be doing that because it's, like, to be frank, and I mean this with no negativity associated with it, without a doubt, one of the absolute worst ideas I've ever heard. Like, you know, the risk-reward balance? There's no risk, and there's no reward. The only risk is maybe, like, me dying of old age before I add the 7,000 different versions of KEKW that are on there. And the reward is that chat would be ruined forever. Which might be worth it. I think our HP is good enough, though. That is a great value. Boom. We got the fungi transformation. Dude, this is just fun. It's just a fun way to play the game. Take me down. Oh no. My god, he's done it. Double my lowest stat upgrade. Tears upgrade. Tears, double the tears upgrade, and you all laughed at me. We don't need double eyeball tears. I'll settle for one. They're all gonna laugh at you. Excuse me, clicker? That's an insult? I understand. I do. I understand. We could use this to try to get, like, Tainted Lost or something like that, but that's, have you considered that's resin? In my world? Okay, we definitely... you know, I mean, we could just double the shop. Or we could double the money. Or we could double the shop. Why would we double the shop to get double the money? Wait, why would we double the money when we could just double the shop instead? And then get everything for free? But then what if the shop becomes nothing? It doesn't matter because we have Mini-Mush. No, we like the hobbitses. No! They hate the Schmeagle. They want to take Sister Precious. Oh, don't do the voice, man. Oh! It doesn't work on the first play. That's okay though. Oh, or does it? No, it does. It doesn't do the spacebar thing on the first play, but in the future, it's gonna. Okay, hold on. This is a freaking gimme right here, man. Okay. Did he void the clicker? We can never use this item again? We could buy the other void. I don't think it's worth it though. No, we can't. This is... If it weren't for post-it notes, I would take this to its logical conclusion. Or its illogical conclusion. But because of post-it notes, I don't want to, like, you know, accidentally re-roll us into, like, Basic Isaac or something like that. I take, yeah. Void the current void with the other void? Yeah, but then we'd still have... we'd still have clicker. It's just 15 cents to be in the exact same position we're already in. I think that the play is you just don't use your spacebar item and you just buy great items instead. Yeah, so far so good. I don't really want the other void, to be honest with you. Marbles is a good item, question mark? Tell me you don't respect trinkets without telling me you don't respect trinkets. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. $0.07. Red candle. Like you're doing right now. We're Azazel, and we're also eyeball tears. That's Azazel stump, man. Azazel stump. Okay, now we're back. Yeah, I wish I hadn't gulped Azazel's stump. I'm not worried about the post-it note. Like I don't think it'll affect that. But I think it's Azazel is actually a little bit worse than the Berserker mode. Still pretty good. I'm not gonna pretend like it's a nightmare. But the Berserker's doing some very good work. Fair, you got me. I mean, like, we're one-tapping, like, every enemy. And we're still getting headshots. My love for you is like a truck Berserker. Help me, stepbrother, I'm stuck, Berserker. It's nice you get 3.5 hours into a stream to get a single +2. I'm happy. I know that I don't even have to look at chat. I know we're getting a +2 on that one. No, honestly, like, when you hit me with a -2 just because I know I'm getting a +2, like, that might as well be a +4. Because it means, like, you're like, I'm not owned, but actually, like, you're owned. Okay, Crown of Light is great stuff. I think we're gonna grab this real quick. We're gonna pop this bad boy in here. Kind of wish I'd done it on the angel deal, but that's okay. Come out here, activate Crown of Light. Battery charge doesn't really interest me, so we'll head down to the next floor. Things are looking mighty solid, man. That's not so good. That's pretty good. Do we? Oh, but it screws up Crown of Light? What a ripoff. Yeah, but you know, you might say, why not get the free red heart? Honestly, you know, if something's free, that means you're the product. In my experience, that means you're what's being bought and sold. Or your information, perhaps. So I choose to, you know, nobody, there are no strings on me. You know who said that? Very smart robot. Ultron. He had his own age. Maybe put some respect on his name. Was his age like, you know, a couple of days long at most in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Yes. Longer than your age. Well, I mean, not your age, like, you know what, like, no, they've never named the age after you, probably. It is a weird title, right? The Age of Ultron? Like, they ice that guy, like, less than 2 months after he comes into existence. That's not an age. It's a fad. They should call it the Fad of Ultron. The Age of Ultron persisted after his death? How so? The Age of Thanos started, like, you know, 2 years later. That's got reverberations. They don't even mention Ultron by name in any of this stuff anymore. They're like, just please forget it ever happened. Who directed it? Oh, Hatsune Miku. Yes. +2. Note to self, chat loves the Hatsune Miku jokes. Sokovia! Sokovia! Krakozia! Yeah! Krakozia! I'm willing to blow you up. Yes. 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 Sorry. That's like most of my conversations with the baby right now. I'm trying to get her to be like multi-syllabic. So I go ba 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 ba, and then she goes and I go and then she goes It's good stuff. You should try it sometime. You should listen to your friend Billy Zane. He's a cool guy. He just wants what's best for you. That is the therapy from Mind Scanners. That's the I should call her therapy module. Hey. Impression is too good. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. When is Chivalry going to add a Battle Royale mode? Anyone here work at Torn Banner Studio? I had a moment of fantasy in the shower. Not like that, you sickos. We're not talking about Hatsune Miku. I was like, what if they just remade the culling, but in Chivalry 2? It might be the greatest game ever made. It's a little late for Damocles, unfortunately. So I'm gonna level with you. One great card is awesome for the Super Greed fight. I think it's worth 15 cents to fish for one. Owned. Luck up, tears down. Owned. I'm owned. Magician, death. No. Okay, we pass. Spider mod. I sleep. Give me a 7-cent item. Tarot cloth, 2 of hearts. Okay, it doesn't work on those anymore, but still. Tarot cloth, high priestess. 2 of hearts is better. What a rip, man. What a rip. Get me out of here. I hate it. By the spider? No, I'm gonna beat the boss, okay? I'm gonna beat the boss, and if you got a problem, then... If you got an issue, here's a tissue. And we're gonna donate. Dude, I didn't realize people love spider mods so much. Have you ever considered that it actually is bad? Also, don't use your kamikaze so much here. Like, I think you can use it to clear out the minions, but I think apart from that, you should just maybe, when you have kamikaze, that's when red candle becomes your main attack. For now. It's the nerd item, no wonder chat likes it. Hey, hey! Hey, who said that? Chat, you can't... Oh, chat, how you gonna let chat do you like that, man? Help me. Help me. Chat would never roast me. Cereal. Sorry, it might seem like it's a little slow right now, or maybe it doesn't for that matter, but this is gonna pop off in just a moment. Don't even worry about it. I would like to have Berserk back. Berserk, thank you. We're gonna be fine. Even if Tarot Cloth doesn't work with the 2 of cards anymore, we're gonna be fine. What the? There you go. Yeah, spawn. Yeah. Like a rack of ribs? What are you talking about? You got me hungry, though. I had half of a 4-day-old tandoori chicken wrap for lunch because I was a little tight on time. You got me feeling the glycogen, the glucagon. Excuse me. In this household, we do not insult super greed. In this household, we acknowledge that although this is not the most fun fight in the game, everything that makes Isaac Isaac is fun in its own right and contributes to the character of the game. So yeah, is this my favorite fight in the game? No. Wait, yes, no. That being said, is it good? Yes. No. Is it the worst fight in the game? No. Yes, no, because it's better than Delirium. It's a good time to talk about the fact that I did make that... I tweeted about it, but I made that binging with Babish, Aglio e Olio last night. It's probably not the way it's pronounced. It was the single most recommended recipe when I asked for recipes last weekend, by far. So I made it, and I gotta tell you, fantastic. Just linguine, garlic, red pepper flakes, and olive oil, essentially. Oh man, it's fantastic. I make it all the time. I can understand why. It's insanely simple. Very cheap. It with the side of salmon is my go-to. Yeah, I made it because now that I'm getting the opportunity to cook for myself, I'm cooking a lot more like meatless meals. At least for the time being, just because I rarely had the opportunity in the past. So I enjoyed that it was vegetarian. But I could see it with a side of salmon. Now that you skipped the dishes, though, what about the trash? No, that's the thing. I'm doing the dishes. Where's the veg? Yeah, I mean, it's not... I wouldn't say that it's the healthiest meal of all time. It's literally just, you know, pasta, olive oil, and, you know, a little bit of, like, chopped Italian parsley and garlic. I wouldn't describe it as a health food. You know, I suppose you could do, like, a side of... I mean, you could have a side salad or a little, you know, roasted broccoli or something like that. Got the card. I'm just enjoying life right now. Look, I mean, it's like roasted, toasted, burnt to a crisp. Tainted strength card has been unlocked. My friend bought 15 copies of Norbit from a thrift store and then taped them to his body for Halloween, and then said that he was a Norbit Orbit. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are that there is a 0% chance this story actually happened in real life. I think when you were pooping, it popped into your head as an idea, and you said, that'll be funny. And then you had to do the stand-up comedian thing of making it seem like it happened in real life in order to make it funnier, but no, it didn't happen. I don't believe that it happened, quite frankly.